Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts, find a location near you, now.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Craving comfort fresh food made from scratch daily? Check out Aspen Creek Grill. Located across from Hamilton Town Center and beside the Holiday Inn, we offer family farm-raised premium black Agnes steaks hand-cut daily, creamy pastas, salmon chicken, and fall-off-the-bone ribs. Start with our famous powwow shrimp appetizer, and don't miss our refreshing drinks. Family-friendly or a great night out with friends. Aspen Creek Grill. Aspen Creek Grill, Noblesville. Call 317-559-3300.
Burtner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
All I ever wanted was to feel loved. He said he loved me. My friends told me it wasn't a big deal. They thought he was so cool. But they didn't know what he wanted me to do.
All I ever wanted was to feel loved. You have no idea the kind of pressure I felt to take things to the next level. Things were moving so fast. I was basically the only person in the freshman class who hadn't done it yet. So, we did.
I loved him.
I thought she loved me.
My health class had CPR at school. I stayed after class to talk with the instructor about it. They showed me that it didn't have to be that way.
They showed me that I get to make my own choices.
There is another way.
That's the best thing CPR gives you. Another way. A better way.
A healthy way. Sometimes you don't see it because you're in your own world, but they don't make you feel bad. They talk to you like a real person, and they save kids from really unhealthy decisions. They tell the truth, and they know what they're talking about. So yeah, my life was different. I started to choose the better way.
I honestly don't know where I'd be or what I'd be doing had it not been for CPR.
You want a career that creates experiences that are impossible to forget. By studying sports and events at IUPUI, you'll get hands-on experience in and out of the classroom. And with Indy as your classroom, there are high-profile events, sports franchises, hotels, museums, and large organizations across the city to engage, educate, and enlighten your student journey before you graduate. There isn't a better city than Indianapolis to get the experience you need to prepare you to handle any event, big or small. It all starts here.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you'll have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
After the Marine Corps, I was diagnosed with PTSD and became homeless for 15 years. Like a hermit living on the street, I just existed. I came to Wheeler Mission. Wheeler operates on a culture of kindness. Going through their programs reminded me that my meaning in life is to serve God. God set me free from anxiety and depression. Before Wheeler, I just existed, but today I live.
Sprinkles if you got them. Jack's Donuts, find a location near you, now.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear. Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorites. Woo!
I get her, not solo!
You see if I get it?
These guys are fired up. Our crew is fired up. Game one's coming your way next.
And good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Scecina High School as we bring you the CYO Basketball Championship this afternoon, featuring the St. Mary of the Knobs Hawks against the St. Barnabas Warriors. Great to have you with us. We're looking forward to an excellent afternoon of basketball. These two teams advanced from the semifinals earlier today, where the Hawks knocked off Holy Name, that final 50-41, and then the Warriors picked up a win 51-27 over Our Lady of Help. Troy Dergowski, along with Coach Keith Myers, has been here all day long watching the basketball. Good basketball early on, and we got the two best teams now ready to go.
You know, CYO is very
vital in my life. It was almost like my dad growing up. I didn't grow up with a father, and the CYO adopted me when I was probably 9 or 10 years old, playing little third grade basketball. Bruce Seifers, which is the director of CYO of Indianapolis, is a great man, and I'm glad that IndianaSRN has partnered with them. And if you would like to help them develop young men and young women, this is a great organization to do it. And as a company, they're underwriting today's show, which is really nice. And they got a camp down in Brown County that I got a nice little creek.
Really?
I thought I could walk on water.
Oh, really?
I couldn't.
No, it didn't work.
I drowned it. Even the steps didn't hold me.
Didn't hold you either, huh?
No.
Yeah.
But 2 good games. We've been here all day, and 2 good games for the semifinals. Championship game. You look at both of these teams. They're both 7th and 8th grade teams.
Yeah.
So you have to deal with the 7th and 8th grader. They're very consistent at times, or sometimes they're not very good. So we'll see what happens. But doing this for the second year, I know you get a thrill when it's on our schedule. Nick's back, Chuck is back, because those guys want to be part of that. So we're excited about being there.
Well, when you look at the 2 records of these ball clubs, you look at one team has won 28 games.
Yes.
The other one has only played 18 games total, so you kind of get an idea that which team has played more. And that might make a difference in a game like this, but I think with a championship level like we have here today, anything can happen.
Yeah, the one thing I like about this is, you're 28-7 St. Barnabas, which means you're playing 3 games a week.
Yeah.
And then if you're St. Mary of the Knobs, you're 14-7. You're probably playing 2 games a week.
Yeah.
It is a very short season in the CYO season, but you can freelance, if you will, and pick up more games. So it's kind of cool. I like the atmosphere and the quality of what we're going to see. And, we're on Scecina's Tim McGinley's court, which Tim McGinley played for Purdue University, was an all-city, led the city, and Tim McGinley's court was just named last night. So it was kind of cool. Jason and I shared some things this morning and really kind of see the McGinley name, and it's kind of neat that these young men now know about him, and now they're playing on his court today.
I like that because when I was growing up, and I know you as well, I always looked up to those players in high school and stuff. And when you got a chance to talk to them, it was almost like they were idols of yours.
Yeah,
so
it's kind of cool.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, I'll tell you what, the Warriors and the Hawks are warming up and getting ready for this game. The Warriors played just moments ago, so they're going to have back-to-back games. How will that affect them in this championship game? We'll have more coming up on the pregame. This is the CYO Championship right here on IndianaSRN.
We really focus on modern application development, DevOps, so automating the whole process of delivering your solution, and cloud architecture.
It's very important for mid to large companies to have cloud partners because you can't possibly have all the talent you need to address the complex ecosystem of the cloud.
We advise them on all parts of their business. And then when things are defined and we see a clear goal, Clean Slate also then goes and does the work.
We have a team that is very passionate about what they do. We love to solve complex problems, and there's a lot of companies out there that will avoid, getting involved in those things, and I think that's why clients like to work with us.
Welcome back to Scecina High School. Great to have you with us wherever you may be watching this contest here this afternoon. We mentioned the Hawks won earlier today, a rather close affair, 50-41 the final. Talk a little bit about what you saw in the Hawks. Cooper Nash, a young man that when you hear his name, we remember him from a year ago.
Yeah.
14 points earlier today. They've got a good balance of players, and Noah Leeser is another guy that we're going to watch. Good size. In fact, you look at both these teams, they both have good size.
The game came, actually, they were up by 8 with about 45 seconds to go in the game, and Holy Name came back and tied it with 2 seconds to go to put it in overtime. And all the officials are going, what happened? And they don't quit. And they play very, very well. Typical CYO, typical junior high, play man-to-man. They'll play some zone when they get in trouble. Got 2 or 3 players that can handle the ball. When it gets down to 3, 4, the talent level falls down just a tad. But we're used to that in junior high basketball because they haven't caught up to their bodies yet. For St. Barnabas, they just scored a lot of points. They run up and down the floor very quickly, and should be a fun game. With the officiating the way it was today, they'll let them play, which is good.
By the way, the leading scorer earlier today, Caleb Maurer, who wears number 25. We want to say hi to everybody in Richmond.
Yeah,
the family's watching.
Having a viewing party.
Yeah, so, and if you know anything about the Maurer family, they love to shoot the 3. So watch him. He'll shoot a lot of 3s here this afternoon.
Dad comes by and says, "What are you doing here?" You go, "What are you doing here?" Troy's the face of IndianaSRN. We don't show him much, but he's
we don't want to show him much. When I saw the name, I thought, Maurer, you don't see many Maurers around the Indianapolis area, but the family is here, and for those of you in Richmond watching as well, welcome to today's game. We are set for the national anthem, I do believe, and our public address announcer will be announcing as well. So I need to ask, are we taking a break?
We're going to stay here.
Okay, so we will go to the public address announcer, and we'll have the national anthem as well as the starting lineups coming up in just a few moments. We were here last year. Now let's get the national anthem first.
Coaches and officials, keeping them safe from injury. We thank you for the gift of our families, friends, benefactors, and fans that support us on and off the court. Help us all to use the gifts and talents that you have given us to glorify your name and bring about your kingdom here on earth. We ask all these things to Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Let's stay with the public address announcer for the lineups.
There you have the starting lineups. In fact, both teams being introduced here this afternoon.
Today's officials, Jerry Ross, Tom Sullivan, and Chris Clifton. All three men started officiating CYO over 20-plus years ago and still officiating CYO. Tom, the veteran of the crew, we talked to him having pizza, and he goes, just make sure you say good things about me. I said, I'll make sure Troy does. Oh, Troy's going to be here. So he knew all about you.
Oh, yeah, I bet he did.
He wants your autograph.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he does.
All right, here
Why
we go.
charge for that, you know.
You do?
Yes.
Man.
By the way, for those of you that are watching at home, you see the team that is in the complete black uniforms. That is your home team. So that will be the Hawks, and they have the basketball as they'll move right to left here in this opening possession. The entry pass, shot on the way off the glass, and good. That'll be Garrett Jennings, and the first 2 points of the ball game.
It's good to score early in the championships.
Some of the names you'll recognize from a year ago, like this young man right here. Hey, good drives off the left side. Right-hand layup, though, and we're tied at 2, and they'll show some press.
This is what they did the other day, just to slow the pace down a little bit.
Hawks' second possession of the ball game. Man-to-man defense by the Warriors. Once again, as they continue to work in the half court. Here's a three in the corner. That'll be missed as Cooper Nash couldn't get it to go. You'll know Nash because of the shoes. Shot fake drive baseline. No good on the shot by Maurer.
Boy, they run up and down the floor well, don't they?
They do. Pull up shot, and I already like that young man. But he misses that one is Parker Pennington. Anytime I see a pull-up jumper mid-range, I love it.
Especially from 15 feet.
Here's a long-range shot on the way, missed by Maurer. Ball run down in the corner. Hawks will get the basketball quickly into the hands of Cooper Nash.
St. Mary's of the Knobs is from New Albany, Indiana.
A little running hook, no good.
And
good effort.
St. Barnabas on the south side of Indianapolis.
The last shot by Pennington. Warriors basketball, three on the way. That is going to be missed by Hegwood.
You think that because they played 2 games, the legs?
No. They're too young.
Okay.
They play more games just playing pickup basketball. Here's a shot, 3 at the top.
Wow.
That'll be Pennington. We'd gone 2 possessions each after each team scored on their opening possession and finally get a bucket there.
6-minute quarters, 7 fouls and 1 and 1, 10 fouls, double bonus, just like typical high school basketball.
The drive and the miss. Maurer off that left side. Now the Hawks have a chance to build on that 3-point lead. A lot of contact on that shot. The miss, the putback, no, and hard to the floor. As Leeser there, number 24 for the Hawks.
I tell you what, game number 1, Troy, that he played in, he was on the floor more times than he was standing up. They didn't have to sweep the floor at halftime. That was a hard hit now.
It was. Take a look at that.
There's no way we get back up on that.
Foul's going to be called on Scecina. Picked up his first. And a missed free throw. And Noah will get back in for one more. Good stroke on the second one. The Lees are on the board now, and it's a 4-point lead.
They maintain that man-to-man defense.
Maurer cutting the lane, the drive, and the shot's going to be missed by Hegwood. The kick out, the three is no good as Matisse can't get it to go.
It's one and done.
So now the Hawks, another three on the way. Right side air ball, rebounded. That was Leeser, and then they turn it over. That'll be their first turnover of the ball game. Back the other way, shot no good.
Oh, took it right away.
Hegwood missed the first one. Pass intended for Maurer underneath. Hegwood again, no. And bodies to the floor, and we've got a jump ball. We're going to see at this end.
Guess who's on the floor?
I would have a feeling it was the same guys on the floor down here.
Yes, sir. Go get him, son. Love it.
Warriors look inside again, the kick out. Hegwood with the basketball. Nice crossover. Pull-up shot good.
Smooth. Got all four.
So the lead at 2 here in the opening period, coming up on 2 minutes. Now their team has gone to the bench yet. And that's going to be a foul against Caleb Maurer. So out of the ball game for the Warriors will be Scecina, as you see the foul out front. Coming into the ball game, Ryder Douglas wears number 11 now for the Warriors. Hawks, good spacing on the offense. A lot of contact and a foul call. And that's going to send Cooper Nash to the line for 2.
Douglas on the foul.
3 fouls now called against the Warriors. See it right there as he nearly drew the triple team on that shot attempt, and Nash's free throw is good. His first point of the afternoon.
I like the shoes. You know, we got the same shoes today.
You do?
Yep. Got my orange on.
You got your Skechers.
I got my Skechers on. Yep.
Second free throw good.
I was going to wear it with my maroon suit, but I realized that St. Bernard was maroon, and I wanted to stay neutral.
I don't blame you a bit.
Debbie would not let me out the door with that thing on.
So you admit you have one?
I do have one.
Ball loose, a turnover by the Hawks, and attacking basket good by Hegwood. He's got all 6. Each team now with a turnover. Strong drive, and a foul is going to be called against Maurer. He just picked up his second.
That's not good.
You know what the fans in Richmond are wondering now? Are a couple of these officials from Connorsville or something? You know,
a little bit of shove there.
So Maurer's going to have to come out. Joy Matisse is back in. Just a 2-point lead here in this opening quarter. This is Nash. Screen there, but the slip screen moved rather quickly. Pull-up shot on the way, a little bit short, and that's going to be out of bounds. Probably would have been a travel anyway.
Too far underneath the basket. I don't think he knew where he was.
Yep. So the Hawks committing their second turnover.
Good camera work by our guy up there, Chuck. Good job.
So now St. Barnabas a chance to tie this ball game as we're under a minute to go.
It's on the floor again.
Yep, entry pass underneath and a block shot. Noah Leeser got the block. And we'll head back the other way. Hawks basketball, pull-up shot of the way, good. And there's Cooper Nash.
They have him for 4.
Lead back to 4. That was good defense at the other end as Jackson Lawson had his shot blocked. Nice motion offense, but the shot no good. And another player goes hard to the floor. And, boy, you talk about letting them play, Coach.
They're definitely letting them play.
Guess what will happen when you get into high school?
They're going to let you play.
That's right. 16 on the clock. Off the inbound, receiving, baseline drive, and contact there. And Hegwood will go to the line for a pair of shots. Looks like they ended up getting Blake Wiseman for the foul. That'll be Blake's first.
You know, Chris called a lot of college basketball, and I think he's going to learn and play like it's college today. This young man has all 7 of their points.
Yeah, Hegwood doing a fantastic job.
Keeping him in the game,
Keeping him
man.
in the game, yep. Hey, listen, we have seen enough. In fact, yesterday saw plenty of semi-state girls basketball, and there were players that kept them in the game.
What a fun night.
Yeah. 6 seconds remaining. We'll have to work quick. Drive down the lane. Shot is short. And the second attempt up and good as Cooper Nash, the strong finish for the Hawks. And after 1, St. Mary's leads it 12-8.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back here at Scecina, you see St. Mary of the Knobs right there. They got that last second bucket. Let's take another look at it right here.
It hit 0 right there, right when it got in.
We want to play there by Cooper Nash to stay with it.
Thanks, Jerry.
So now will be Hawks basketball. Not only did they get the last point, they end up getting the possession, and that'll be a foul on Dominic Cromer. That'll be his first. That
1 away from the bonus.
Yeah.
2 away from the bonus.
5th team foul already. So now Hawks led by Cooper Nash with 6 points. And of course, Hegwood all 8 points for the Warriors. Here's a 3 straight away. Good. Cooper Nash again.
I got him for 9.
Our score sheet may not. It only goes to 20. It may have to go past that.
Yeah.
Biggest lead of the ball game for the Hawks. On the drive, front of the rim, no. As Lawson couldn't get it to go. Boy, this Hawks basketball team playing extremely well early. A lot of contact there. They let him play. Douglas playing there the man-to-man. Nash will back it off and survey what the defense is available to him. Boy, don't pick up your dribble out there. That'll be a 5-second call. That'll be the second turnover. Take that back. That'll be the 3rd turnover now for the Hawks. Alexander Grants, number 23 in the ball game now for St. Mary of the Knobs.
We have some people listening in Madison, Indiana, New Albany, Clarksville, Terre Haute, and Richmond.
There's a jumper, the 14 number again coming up. That'll be Hegwood. He has 11. I love Madison, Indiana, by the way.
Great place to live.
So now the lead is at 4. Pull-up shot baseline, no good. Pennington couldn't get it to go. Here come the Warriors. Well, they got down the floor quickly. If you don't get back on defense, you're going to be in trouble. Nice spin in the lane, and they got him for the travel. He drug the pivot foot. Hegwood, if he just goes up with the left hand, he probably has a chance.
I like it how he takes the space, though.
Yeah.
Big fella's back in the game.
Noah Leeser back in, and I believe we may have a timeout on the floor as the Warriors want to talk about it. It's a 4-point lead. St. Mary's on top.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Back here at Scecina High School, the CYO Middle School Championship game. Been close from the beginning, though. The Hawks have pretty much held the lead. It was 2-2 early. And now they're attempting to build it even more. That'll be a foul against Ryder Douglas, his second. Probably would have been okay, but you can't ride the guy like that, so that's a pretty easy call.
And you heard the back official say, easy, easy. Hands off. We talk so much in junior high. We get down games.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
Well, the thing is, as an official, you want to warn them, give them an opportunity to clean it up.
Yeah, you want the best 5 on the floor all the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Cooper Nash, good motion offense as they run the
This looks like a ankle weave.
It does. Down the lane, off the glass, and the miss, but the offensive rebound. Cooper Nash does it again. He has 11.
I got to call him the trash man. That's the 3rd time he's just picked up the junk and put it in. And I like the shoes.
I do too. Hegwood and Nash, it's their game right now. Back to 6 on the lead, and the pass goes out of bounds, last touched by the Hawks.
Stay with us at halftime as Bruce Seifries, the director of CYO Indianapolis, will be with us. Bruce is a great guy.
Marcus Lewis back in, Caleb Maurer for the Warriors. Maurer will have to be careful with those 2 fouls. Nice head fake. The drive and the block. Laser with the block at the other end. Hawks quickly down the floor, in the lane with the left hand. No. Battle for the loose basketball off the missed shot by Jennings. And the Warriors back the other way, goes out of bounds. Will stay here as Hegwood tried to get the layup.
Transition basketball.
I'll tell you what, you better be ready to play in this one.
Head in the swivel.
We are right down here on courtside, and you better be strong.
Yep.
Hegwood, 3-pointer. Said,
oh!
Yep, I can do it from here as well.
What's
14. Well, it's Nash's turn. 2.5 remaining here in the second quarter. We get an opportunity to watch it really close here on the floor, and you can see opposite of the basketball just how much movement there is as the shot's going to be missed by Pennington. Warriors back the other way. This is Maurer. Maurer off the glass, and he's going to go to the line.
Looked like he twisted the ankle when he came down. Looks a little gippy.
Call that foul on number 30. Blake Wisman once again, so he's picked up his second. I'm actually waiting for Caleb to shoot a three because, again, their family is a three-point shooting family. Second one on the way. Now, they did everything else, but they like the three. So Maurer gets one of two.
I like the three. The three just didn't like me.
Well, that's true.
2 minutes.
And we're back to a 2-point lead, and that's going to go off the hands and out of bounds of Garrett Jennings.
No, they're going to keep it here.
Boy. Well, they got a break right there, by the way.
31 deflected the ball.
So Hawks will keep it. Well, as we always say, that's why you play some at home and some on the road. Here's Nash.
We're on a neutral site. Love it. Best man in the business.
Up and under. The double team.
Jump ball. Good ball.
Marcus Lewis.
Officials are letting them play. They're counting that extra second for the extra just good stuff. Good stuff.
So St. Barnabas basketball with 1:45 to go. Good look at Matisse coming across the timeline. Here's Hegwood, a little floater off the glass, missed it.
Is that the first one he's missed?
He hadn't missed many.
Not many.
Leaser with a rebound. Well, you thought there might be some separation for the Hawks after that little run they had, and there's a turnover, number 3 now. Shot by Matisse off the mark, and then Maurer with a rebound, put back good.
He's got 3.
4 turnovers now for the Hawks.
First tie of the night.
And we've got a timeout on the floor. The Hawks have seen their lead evaporate. We are tied at 17.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At one point in my life, alcohol ruled supreme. It was not impossible for me to wake up just as drunk as before I went to sleep, and I use the term go to sleep loosely. I think on most nights it wasn't falling asleep, it was just passing out. There was no way I was getting out of it with my own willpower, so I decided to give Wheeler a try. And since my graduation from Wheeler's program, alcohol has not had any kind of hold on me whatsoever.
One minute remaining here in the first half. Tied at 17 of this CYO championship matchup. Hawks will try to regain the lead right here. Maurer there defensively, stopping any penetration whatsoever. Leaser will give it up. Here's the shot. Three-pointer on the way. Good by Jennings. Jennings now with 5, and just like that, the lead back to 3. Under 30. Here's Maurer. Hegwood with the basketball. The drive. Got the roll. 16.
16 of the 19.
Now, Hawks basketball. Final shot of the first half.
There it is.
Better hurry. They get it off, but not in time. And we will go to the locker room. Crusader take that back. Warriors and the Hawks battling here. It's a 1-point ball game, 20-19 at the half. Keith will have his special guest coming up in just a few moments. This is CYO Championship Basketball on IndianaSRN.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
Back at halftime, Keith Myers along with Bruce Cyphers. He's the director of CYO in Indianapolis. And second year here, it's been a lot of fun, just like it was last year, and a great ball game again.
Absolutely. The kids are playing hard, very hard. And it's a fun group to watch. I think both teams are obviously very well coached. They're athletic. And like you say, they're playing hard.
New Albany is watching. Clarksville, Indiana is watching. Madison, Indiana is watching. So the Southern State is watching the action today up north, and people in Richmond. So got fans all over the state watching this thing, and right thing to do, right?
All right, you betcha. They're having fun, and people want to watch that.
Yep. Talk a little bit about the office and talk about what you do. I know the camp is one of the dear things in your thing about CYO. Athletics is also, but the camp, I went to that camp, and couldn't walk on water, I found out, but it's a great camp. And talk a little bit about camp, and I know that there's open enrollment right now for camp.
You betcha. Yeah, we have just down in beautiful Nashville, Indiana, several acres. It's a wonderful camp. We have both summertime and then also school year activities that we have kids on grounds there. So we have a lake, horseback riding, archery, high ropes challenge course, low ropes, just a lot of different stuff for kids to do. And I think one of the things we're the most proud of is everything we do. We try to at the core of it all is faith formation.
Yep.
And that's what we want everything at CYO to represent. So yeah, the camp is amazing. And in addition to that, we're watching basketball right now. We have 7 sports for girls, 7 sports for boys through the course of the school year. We have music contest. I was just at our music competition yesterday, so both vocal and instrumental contest for music. We have chess club, science fair, a little bit of everything. So, yeah, we feel like we get a good representation of a lot of different activities for kids.
And with all that, we need your help. That's the public. We need that public help. We need you to be involved with that. And if you would like to make a donation to the CYO, how do they do that? And that money goes directly to fund these programs.
Absolutely. And our CYO website, cyoarchindy.org, to contact us there. We're always so grateful for any type of support, partnership, if you will. And yes, we count on that to make opportunities for kids. We serve each year about 20,000 kids.
That's
Keith.
great. That's great.
Have about 6,000 adult volunteers. So we do a lot of really neat things with and for kids and their families. And so, to your point, yes, we absolutely appreciate any kind of financial support.
And with this new partnership that we have reached now people to outside of Indiana that hopefully they'll want to get involved as well. And I know the football was very, very well received, and last year's basketball, looking forward to seeing the numbers of this year. But if you're out there anywhere, contact us at CYO office.
Oh, you betcha. We'd sure appreciate that. We've enjoyed partnership with you guys for sure.
Telephone number is 317-632-9311.
Absolutely.
You know how I remember that? 3rd grade, I remember that number. And it stuck with me, so it is always a pleasure.
You bet you.
Get involved, please, folks. Get involved to CYO. It's a great thing. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, the second half.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Bertner Electric Incorporated has been proudly serving our residential and commercial customers with quality electrical repair for over 33 years. We are fully licensed and insured in electrical wiring and electrician service packages. You'll receive a competitive assessment, whether you're a homeowner or a business owner, first-time or long-time customer. We offer free estimates for any new project. Call our licensed and experienced electricians today.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Top.
This is the Frells family's land. When the sun comes out, the kids run and play right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just land. It's home. The Frells family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. This land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations. Nothing runs like a Deere. Search John Deere 1 Series for more.
Visit Reynolds Farm Equipment, your hometown John Deere dealer today at reynoldsfarmequipment.com.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Back once again here at Scecina High School. Close one at halftime. St. Mary Knobs got off to that nice lead, but then the Warriors shortening it because of the play of Will Hegwood, who finished with 16 points in that opening half of play. Well, these are the championship trophies.
Chuck, if you can take a look real quick at the desk here, here's what they're playing for. They're not your Troy. They're not yours at all. They're mine.
Oh, they're yours.
Yeah, these are the trophies that I won back at, no, these are the state championship trophies right here.
So these are kind of like the Keith Myers Memorial trophies.
Something like that, yeah. Memorial?
For that dead career he had.
At Little Flower.
So it will be Hawks basketball, the drive by Nash. He now has 13 and the lead to 3. Good start here for the Hawks. We'll get a closer look now at the Warriors. And there's Hegwood. Boy, they certainly don't want to take it out of his hands, but they turn it over. Second turnover for the Warriors. By the way, Hegwood 16 points. Maurer had 3 in that first half. Cooper Nash had 11, 5 by Jennings, 3 by Pennington. Leeser had 1. So really good balance scoring on the other side as the ball goes out of bounds. Turnover for the Hawks. That'll be number 5.
That was pretty easy for the official because it hit the orange shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, you wear orange shoes, you're going to have to be able to play.
Yeah, you better play.
So now the Warriors back in the half court. Step
back.
Hegwood, no. And the rebound, Jennings.
Now, he made those early in the first half.
All right, you made an observation. When the Warriors came out of the locker room, they did not shoot. They sat on the bench.
And they sat there for 4 minutes.
They sat there, yeah.
I mean, it was an 8-minute halftime. Well, maybe 3.5, but they were there the whole entire time.
Maybe they were thinking about it too much. I know when you played, you thought about it too much.
I tell you, I remember as a coach at a 10-minute halftime.
Nice pass, layup, good.
Nash.
Well, that'll be Laser on the shot.
Okay, Laser.
Yeah, so he now has 3. Well, that was a heck of a pass, though. Give the assist there to Parker Pennington. Here is the 3 on the way. No good by Hegwood. Run down there by Pennington. So now the Warriors have been cold in the first couple of minutes of this third quarter.
They just brought out the ladder up on the stage. Getting ready to cut down some nets. Yep.
Well, right now, if you're the Hawks,
you're feeling pretty good about this.
And be patient offensively. Try to wear the Warriors down a little bit more. The double team underneath against Laser. The drive, basket good, and there is Cooper Nash, now with 15.
You need a basket here if you're St. Barnabas.
Well, now the Hawks have gotten out to a big lead before, and the Warriors have come back. Let's see how they do it this time. Left-hand shot no good by Maurer. They'll get it back. Hegwood for three, good. 19.
Got to stay in contact.
Lead is at 4. That'll be Maurer on the guard against Pennington. Well, there's good length on this Warrior team. I mean, they got guys in all positions that can get down and guard, but so far the Hawks have been able to master it.
The spacing the Hawks have is outstanding.
Pennington. Here's Jennings. And the patience, too. This is Nash. Feeds inside. Kick out. 3 on the way. No. Warriors will get it back off the miss by the Hawks. Here is Maurer, strong to the basket, and he's going to get fouled. They got 24, which is Laser. That'll be his first.
Young man down here talking to the official. Did I get the body or did he get his arm? What did you think? My body. Good call.
Here is Maurer at the line. Free throw good. He now has 4.
You know, when players talk to you and say, where did I get him, in the arm or the body, you know you got him, right?
Yeah, but which one does it matter?
Exactly.
I'll take my choice. Second free throw good. Maurer now with 5.
They creep back to 2.
So Hegwood has 19. Maurer has 5. That's their 24. They'll need someone else to step up and score at some point, but they're still within 2. This is Nash. Nash gets it back, drives, feeds, and turns it over. Here come the Warriors. On the drive. Yes, that'll be Joey Mattis. His first 2.
Mattis looked pretty good on that one, didn't he?
6 turnovers now for the Hawks.
And they just tied it.
The drive shot no good. Here we go, back the other way, and they take the lead. That'll be Hegwood now with 21. And a timeout on the floor. The Warriors have stormed back. They take a 2-point lead.
You want a career that will transform your life while you change the lives of others by helping them live well. With a health or exercise sciences degree from IUPUI School of Health and Human Sciences, you will gain an in-depth understanding of the healthcare industry while preparing you for a variety of graduate and professional programs in health. And with Indy as your classroom, you will have clinical options within leading hospitals right in our backyard, as well as a degree from Indiana University, reputable leaders in the healthcare industry. It all starts here.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
Keith, how about the St. Barnabas Warriors? They were down by just 6 a little bit ago, and all of a sudden they raced back and now have a 2-point lead.
You know, that's one thing I love about the high school basketball, or any basketball. Up and down, you just don't know.
You can't, no lead is safe.
How about yesterday?
Yeah.
Semi-state, 9-point lead, went away.
Yeah.
3-point win, went away. I mean, it's scores of runs here.
Yeah, and that 3 will help. Hasn't been a huge factor today. Pull-up shot in the lane, no good, as in the ballgame, Alexander Grants, and the Warriors run the floor. That'll be Jimmy Kucinich, his first 2. And just like that, it's a 4-point lead now for the Warriors.
Under a minute to play in the third quarter.
Boy, the Hawks need a basket. Under a minute, as you mentioned. The drive basket good by Leeser. Now with 5.
You got to go for one here. Slow the game completely down.
Yeah, you love to go into the fourth quarter with at least a 4-point lead. That'll be Maury. His foot was on the line, but they're going to see, yep, it's a 2-point bucket, but a big bucket nonetheless for Caleb Maurer.
I could see why you say the Maurer is like the 3-point basket.
7 now for Maurer. 18 seconds on the clock, and the Hawks turn it over for the 7th time.
That's the difference in this quarter. 5 turnovers this quarter.
Yeah, you got to hold on to the basketball for sure. Let's see now if the Warriors will play for one right here. That is Joy Mattis. Hegwood, strong drive, left hand, no. Battle for the loose basketball. Warriors get it back. Hegwood again, yes!
At the buzzer.
23 points for Will Hegwood. We head to the 4th. The Warriors lead it by 6.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At one point in my life, alcohol ruled supreme. It was not impossible for me to wake up just as drunk as before I went to sleep, and I use the term go to sleep loosely. I think on most nights it wasn't falling asleep, it was just passing out. There was no way I was getting out of it with my own willpower, so I decided to give Wheeler a try. And since my graduation from Wheeler's program, alcohol has not had any kind of hold on me whatsoever.
There you see it. Warriors now lead it by 6 as we're preparing for quarter number 4. How about Will Hegwood, 23 points, but he got help from Caleb Maurer, who now has 7. That young man is just taking this on his back and riding with it, isn't
sir.
he? Cooper Nash leading the way for the Hawks with 15 points, but they had some turnovers that cost them in that third quarter. 7 overall now. Boy, you make that big bucket, and then
you get the ball.
You get the ball back.
Did you hear him? He said, "Are you ready?"
Spread the floor a little bit, 2-3 zone. Nice pass. Maurer underneath, give him the assist. And the bucket goes to Jackson Lawson. Boy, they really hurt that zone right there.
The score sheet now is balanced. They're scoring. Everybody else is taking up the slack a little bit.
That was a heck of a pass by Maurer, though. Pull-up shot from about 16 is short. The offensive rebound, no. Put back, missed again. Jennings missed the first shot, but they get it back. The drive and the miss by Pennington.
Boy, they have gone cold.
Here come the Warriors. Left-hand layup, missed. Great effort. And then back the other way. And almost got the block, but Pennington will score.
That was way high up on top of the backboard.
Boy, Maurer nearly got the block.
He did. These aren't 8th graders, I'm telling you. These are freshmen.
You know what? I was watching at halftime as you see the drive. What a shot there by Hegwood, 25. I was watching at halftime, and it made me think about all those young kids out there that are dribbling the ball and shooting. What a great way to keep them involved.
Yep.
I miss those days, by the way.
Yep.
8-point lead. Here's a 3 missed by Pennington. They're one and done. Here's Maurer, and I believe was knocked out of his hands. Otherwise, they would add another fast break, too.
Oh, they're going to give it to Barmis. Okay.
Yeah, the official on this side made the call. Good look at Hegwood, the Piper Logistics player of the game coming up. Shot missed from the near side, and we'll head the other way as we're now under 4 minutes remaining. What a turnaround for the Warriors here in the third. Pass intended. They had the roll there, but Laser did not get to the intended spot. So back in the ball game, Ryder Douglas now for the Warriors.
Some people we need to thank real quick. Jason Kerr, the athletic director of Scecina High School and the administration of Scecina. Jack Schmidt, the AD of CYO, and both principals of these schools. Thank you so much for all the things you've done for IndianaSRN today.
Finger roll is missed by Hegwood. Here's Maurer. No. Maurer gets it back. Gets tied up. That's good rebounding right there for the Warriors.
And I love that the official let them fight through that to play.
Yep. That was a heck of a run there by Hegwood, though. Where's Hegwood going to high school?
Who knows?
Mark his name down.
Because
wherever he goes.
We'll see him, I guarantee you, on Friday nights. We'll see him on IndianaSRN.
Yep. He's going to be a heck of a player. In fact, a lot of these young men are going to be good players in high school. Still an 8-point lead. That'll be a travel, and that is number 8.
You know, the 5-state, well, we're worldwide, but the 5 states that we cover in IndianaSRN, we'll probably see him in one of those. Probably see him in the next level in HCAC.
Could be.
Love it.
Under 3. Hegwood. Entry to Maurer. Power dribble, and that's going to go out of bounds off the head of Laser, and Maurer was kind of wondering, hey, I got hammered that time.
Play on, son. You're all right. You're not bleeding. Oh, nice look.
Pass. Joy Mattis with the basket. He has 4. This is the biggest lead we've had now for the Warriors at 10, and another turnover, number 9 for the Hawks.
They had 28 at the end of the third. They've only scored 2 points in, 3.5 minutes.
And you look at the other side, the Warriors had 19 at half. They've scored 21 points in the second half. How about Maurer? Strong to the basket, missed it though. Battle for the loose basketball picked up by the Hawks. Boy, Maurer's had a couple of shots that could have gone down for him. Hawks need points. Shot missed, and a rebounding foul called off the Parker Pennington miss. Haven't had a foul in a while. Looks like they may get Ryder Douglas for his third.
You know, they got in foul trouble early in the first half, but that's their first foul they've committed in the second half, Troy.
This is Nash. Nash lost it out of bounds. That's the 10th turnover of the ball game. Nash, by the way, has 15. He's been stuck there for a little while.
You got to put pressure on him now.
10 might be too much now for the Hawks, especially if the Warriors decide to hold on to it a little bit here and run that motion offense. You know what, and there's your foul. I like this because it teaches them now, if you're speaking of St. Barnabas, is that when I got the lead, let's pass. If I get a layup, great. If I don't, I'm just going to hold on to the ball and work that clock.
It teaches you basketball IQ.
Yeah.
In late in the ball game.
Yeah. Clock management. You got to learn how to do it. Nice cut to the basket. Maurer easily lays it in. He has 9. That was a great inbound play.
Yes, sir.
That might have stuck the fork in him right here. 12-point lead. Nash got trapped inside. And valuable time coming off the clock here for the Hawks. Here's a 3. It's off the mark.
Wow.
And you can kind of tell after that last turnover that got to number 10, the air kind of came out of the balloon.
And the heads went down a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah. And I think the Hawks are going to get a timeout, though, and they will. 1:17 remaining. And we're going to keep it here for this timeout as the Warriors, led by Hegwood and Maurer, Well, what a ball game for Hagwood, but we were wondering who else might step up, and it's been Caleb Maurer.
Taking it completely off the script here, don't forget to join IndianaSRN in tomorrow at 2 o'clock. If you're an Indiana basketball person who likes basketball, the draw is tonight. We will recap all that, and we will talk to you about our HCAC coverage all next week as well. 2 o'clock start. Oh, it's President's Day, so HCAC is the Heartland Collegiate Athletic Conference.
Very good. I got to tell you, though, I'll be covering track next week.
Yeah, I'm with you that week.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. That'll be a full day. But
indoor.
I'll be able to be the expert on the jumps because I was a jumper.
Were you?
Triple jump, long jump.
Really?
Yeah.
Side jump?
You don't believe me, do
Field
you?
jump? No, I don't believe you.
You
told me you were a wrestler, too, but I never saw you in the WWE.
Well, I quit early to triple jump. On the inbound, the steal, and here come the Warriors again. Lead pass to Maurer. Well, that's a smart play right there. Maurer could have went for it, but he decided to pass it off and got it to Dominic Cromer.
They're going to try to get in the bonus pretty quick here.
Foul will be on number 17, which is Parker Pennington. This is Maurer, and another quick foul on Leeser. Yeah, the speaking of the high school draw, it is on right now. And you talk about expert commentary. Wait till that show at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, I'm telling you, son, best in the business.
There it is again. Maurer to the basket. Maurer in double figures with 11. They run that on the opposite side.
He had 1 point in the first half.
Yeah, he might be the one key in the second half. That ball hit the back of the backboard.
Troy, they have not scored. They scored with 30 seconds in the third quarter. They have not scored since, and that means St. Mary of the Knobs. So they went almost a whole quarter only scoring 2 points.
That will show you again when we say you just never know in this game of basketball how things may transpire because the game can flow. There's ebbs and flows.
There's a good officiating for you. One official said it was off maroon, and he made a mistake. Guy goes, no, it's blue. Okay, so it's blue ball. Let's go.
Let's do it. So Hawks down to 42 seconds. Turnaround jumper doesn't go in. Wow.
They just couldn't buy a basket second half.
Foul in the backcourt, and Hagwood, you're down by 14. Probably at this stage, really don't need to foul a whole lot. Not enough possessions remaining. Oh boy, how about Hagwood? Again, we'll be naming the Piper Logistics Player of the Game. Foul there on Leeser. That'll be his second, I do believe. Oh, they actually say number 4. Wow. I'm behind on his fouls. So that is team foul number 6. There it is again. And Maurer's going to get another easy bucket. And they step over the end line. That'll be 11 turnovers now for the Hawks. When it rains, it pours.
Yep.
Into the lineup will be Jimmy Kucinich. And coming out, how about Will Hagwood? Remember that name.
How about our player of the game right there?
The Piper Logistics Player of the Game, Will Hagwood. Maurer had a great second half, though, as you mentioned. He's now at 13. He had 6 of those off the inbound. As the clock winding down. Good job here by the Warriors. They do not need to shoot again. And 6 seconds remaining. And it's going to be St. Barnabas winning this one tonight, 46-30. What an effort in the second half.
Great game. Great game. What a game.
Want to thank everybody responsible for bringing this broadcast and making it possible here tonight. The player of the game. The Piper Logistics player of the game, Will Hegwood, he finished with 25 points. And St. Barnabas, the champions, as they win it 46-30. Thanks for being with us. This has been the CYO Championship right here on Indiana SRN.